Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today we are going to be making a slitting chisel for the air hammer. Now, how are we going to do this and why is it different than a regular chisel? Well, this regular chisel is a cold cut chisel, or it's meant to be a cold cut chisel anyhow. And so you're going to get one of these anyway, so if you pick up an extra pack, you'll have an extra chisel. A slitting chisel has radiused off edges, and then it has a bit of it's kind of got a nice crown to it. It allows you to walk the piece down, however you want to say it. Sorry, lost my mind there for a second. It allows you to take and walk the chisel down the piece. That's what I was looking for. Bear with me here, folks. Bear with me. So what we need to do is we need to upset this material a little bit first, and then we need to spread the material into the chisel shape, and then we need to reharden and temper it. Now, I do not know what type of material this is, so it's always safer to assume on the safe side. I'm going to quench this in oil. Now, the difference is I'm not going to temper this tool at all. I'm going to focus most of my heat out here on the end, get my upset done in the spread of it, and then I'm going to let it normalize. After that, I'm going to take it back in for a heat. I'll get this thing up to critical temperature, and then I will quench it in oil. And the reason why I said I'm not going to actually try to temper this tool at all is because this is going to be constantly engaging hot work. So it will naturally temper itself on that edge. If I try to pre-temper this tool, most likely what will happen is it'll become too soft. And that's not what I want. I want it to stay fairly tough and rigid. It will experience, as you can see on this tool, you can see it's already been tempered. Just one of these fresh ones with just what little work I've done. And the edge is pretty much wrecked. So I'm doubting these are that hard of a material to begin with. So I'm going to err on the side of let's get it as hard as we can in the oil. And then we will do some cutting and see if it'll cut appropriately and hold a good edge. The worst case scenario, this will snap. And, you know, that is the worst case scenario, but I really don't think it'll do that. Now, if this had if your tool has a tendency to chipping, you'll definitely want to take and do some test pieces first just to keep yourself safe, okay? Because you don't want a high carbon chip to be flinging out at Mach 2 at you and hit you somewhere around the face or anywhere else on your body. So without further ado, let's get this hot. Let's get this a little bit, upset it a little bit more to give it some thickness, and then we're going to spread this out into a slitting chisel.